Good evening, race fans. Welcome back into another edition of the NSRL. We're back here for Monday Night NASCAR. There's a lot going on at my house currently. Art, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. New track, I don't know. We're both discovering it. I don't know what any of the turns are called.
Yeah, the United Rentals Driven to Serve 250. That was the 51 car, buddy. Race 18 of 33, Naval Base Coronado, otherwise known as Qualcomm Circuit in Coronado, USA, also known as just San Diego, for tonight's event. 60-lap race because it takes a minute to get around this place. Stages, obviously, lap 15 and 30. The fuel run's about 20 laps for this 3.36 mile track. Pit road speed limit of 35 miles an hour, track temp of 118 degrees, 4 total tire sets, and from what I know, as far as road courses are concerned, tires do actually seem to matter a lot here. So we'll see how that plays out. 100% fuel limit, 0 fast repairs. Myself and Art in the booth, and let's go ahead and get right into on-track qualifying. I realize, oh, it's so sad. They have a track map, but I have to have the UI up, so I don't want that.
Now look, this one's kind of this one.
I don't know. So maybe we won't have the track map, but leave this here, okay? Thank you. That's how we can talk. Right there. So let's go on board with this somebody. Like that. Let's see here. Who is actually... I think Aaron Mack just started a lap, so we'll go on board with him. This is the 31 car. He's actually, I believe... Like, I don't know anything about this track, Art, do you? Like,
no. I mean, I watched the race a little bit.
There's a crane over there. I mean, listen, as much as my son knows is what I know. Like, he's pointing out there's a crane and there's water. So we're on board trying to get a, looks like, you got some high speed, just kind of never-ending corners. It looks very bumpy. There it is. Leave it like that. Long, I guess, back straightaway or something. I'm not sure. Heavy braking zone, 90-degree right-hand corner into an immediate left. I know. Look how narrow this gets, though. If there's any sort of incident here coming through that corner, it's going to be an absolute track blocker. Narrow through this entire section. And then you got all the runoff in the world. Through the hangars back over there on the left. Still bumpy the entirety of the way around. Thanks for your help, buddy. A little bit of a... Let's see here. Braking opportunity. Maybe outbrake somebody into, I guess, whatever that chicane looks like. Very slow speed section. First time on the board is a 2-minute 14, so a lap around here takes forever. Lingering with a 2:13. Plenty of runoff room here. One wants to get shipped and don't run into that tire pack there. That will not be good for anybody. What I believe is the final chicane here. Arby's got their sponsors all over it. As we blast along the front straightaway, there's pit entry to the right. Not flat out as you come to the start-finish line. Aaron Mack will complete a lap for us. A time of 2-minute 19 seconds. So within all of this, right, you'll have the stereotypical I hate road course contingent that we'll see with any road course race that we're doing. So you'll see times all over the board. Jackson Sims about to complete his first lap. They're all chasing after lingering. Across the start-finish line for Sims. We know he gets along pretty handily. But his first lap did not count. All right, that's enough.
They'll have the time of his
the
life.
button box, you know what I mean? Yeah, button box. How fun.
Yeah, I can't imagine this track is going to be super popular amongst anyone.
I mean, it looks like a handful. Shane Van Gisbergen, after 3 laps, was like, yeah, I don't have any rear tires. So, like, not that that's right. It's a difficult track. It's bumpy. It eats up tires. So, I mean, it should be interesting in that regard. Walker Thomas, a 214. Brett King caught a 215. I don't, right? I know. I mean, it's just such an unknown. I mean, heck, Corey Heim won the race. That should tell you everything you need to know right there. I mean, it's just completely random. Although he does have a lot of success in the truck series, but he came out won on Sunday into the wall there for the 69.
He did get, you know, he said it in his interview, like, got quite lucky with, you know, the top guys literally wrecking themselves. Just 3 for 1, man.
Yeah, that's so Madigan in a 212. That's 0.7 of a second over Lindgren. A phenomenal lap there. Brad Peters looking to complete his second lap here. A little bit of a lockup there.
So, kind of a fun YJ Media fun fact. I get probably a YJ Media fun fact. We'll start with that. Our very own Corbin Simmons, you know, was in the Navy.
Corbin, thank you for your service, bud.
So not only that, was stationed in San Diego.
Oh, was he?
Coronado.
Was he really? It was Coronado?
Not here, but like a section of the base.
Oh, that's cool.
So he wasn't far from here.
Corbin, give me the track guide. What you know about Coronado? He probably got not nice things to say about it, I'm sure. Jackson Sims' second lap, the second man into the 212s. Everybody don't break that. It's a lot going on tonight. Okay, don't break it. Just fair.
Birthday, and he's like, I'm trying out new things. I'm a year older.
Mm-hmm. Had a solicitor come to our door, and I was like, just don't answer it. But Dale runs up to the door, so they clearly know we're home. Just ignore him anyways. I was like, yep, it's awkward for you. It's awkward for me because my 3-year-old's like, I want to go open it. I'm like, please don't. But he ran right up to the door. I was like, nope, we're not doing this. So he just yelling as I'm carrying away from the door. I was like, yeah, they know we're here.
Not opening.
I'm not talking to you. Last I checked, we had 30. So we don't actually need the DNQ tracker, but it's there, and I'll get rid of it in just a second. As just like that, we have 17 times on the board. Like, that's it. That's all we got.
I think that's enough.
Like, and Claude Furlan's at a 223. That's normally not where we'd expect to see the 43 machine after qualifying. I mean, guys are just, I mean, it's such a complete unknown. Roy Burkett jumps up there, 16th right at the end of it. Minto will not have time to get in second lap. And that's it. That's 29, excuse me. Nevertheless, though, right? Yeah, this track didn't exist in iRacing up until last week. So, how many people even have the track, right? I mean, that's... You know what I mean? Like, we had to buy, everyone had to buy the track. Everyone had to show up. Unless you were a beta tester, you had no prior knowledge of this racetrack. It's going to be an interesting one, for sure. Let's take a look. Try and get an idea here of the pecking order. So Joseph Madigan, a 2:12.2. Nobody else even came close to that in practice. You have a lot of practice time. Times all over the board. 2:12 to a 2:20 once it finally kicks over to the next page. A 2:26. So 14 seconds in it. Handful of guys didn't even get a lap in. The United Reynolds driven to serve 250. So then we kick it over to qualifying. Madigan not even able to match his practice pace, but Jackson Sims does break into the 212s as well. About 0.3 of a second behind nonetheless. So unless something changes, it'll be those two, because then it's another near half second back to Zach Lindgren. Right now it's two cars in the mix right now until proven otherwise. But as you mentioned, Art, on Sunday, all the heavy hitters took themselves out of contention. On a track that's, again, just a complete unknown. They're not going to maybe have that consistency. It's going to be it's 60 laps. It's going to be a long 60 laps. Now what on earth? I beg your finest pardon.
What?
I don't... We've lost the plot, boys. It's all over. Very interesting. But we're somehow... We're getting there somehow, some way.
I'm honestly just...
Yeah, I am too, a little bit.
Illinois has been getting hit by... Like, they called it a tornado outbreak yesterday. Oh, they're crashing in practice.
I mean, I'm glad you're here, because I would struggle in this one, truthfully. It would be difficult.
I thought about it.
Little son of a gun. I know you thought about it. Sure, yeah,
I know. I barely got home in time. I was out getting parts. I'm trying to fix my truck, man. It's a process. This is... I assume we have full course cautions.
If they pop the incident limit, obviously, yes.
I am not... I think it's going to be a long night. I'm calling it right now before the race even started. It's not a talent level thing. It's not, trying to call out the drivers. It's literally just... It's all new. No one's raced here before. Like, you might have been able to get on. I don't know if they're holding, sessions in iRacing. They probably are, because that's what they do. But unless you are well versed in the track,
someone's ended up on the loading dock. Someone's ending up in the harbor. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be.
It'll be a wild one. We will see how it goes, though. We got a minute left in the warm-up. Custom cameras haven't even been made for it, Like, there's just a lot happening. Okay. I would love for there a way to be the track map, but, like, permanently. Is there a way I can finagle this, maybe? Settings... What on earth? Mode. Anchoring. Positioning. I don't think I could do it. I want to get the track map without the rest of the UI. If anyone knows, that'd be pretty good. God, Dale's discovered the stream deck. We're going backwards.
Going backwards?
You made us go backwards in time.
Did you not have a track map at one point on the overlays?
There is one.
That might not be a thing.
There is, but I don't. I mean, this is so much more. Like, I just love the look of this, and it has a little bit more, couple things into it. So I don't know. I like that. I don't even know. I think I got rid of it because it was a little clunky in the overlays. But this is, like, clean, I feel like. And it actually has the corner numbers and everything, which is vital for a road course. So what? 16 corners.
Yes.
Good. Because, like, I'd like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, it's all or nothing, but I'd like for these to go away and this to stay. I don't know how to do it. Oh, well. It's kind of like track map, no UI, but the track map is part of the. It's, you know what I mean. I want customizable things. Corbin does not have nice things to say about Coronado.
Not what I expected.
There's a shocker right there. You're telling me though. Hang on just a second, folks. You're telling me we gotta do a whole pace lap before the race? Oh, this is gonna
Well,
take
at least we get to know how
forever.
slow it is.
It's gonna take forever. So we got John Wilco and Elliot Henderson starting from pit road. Jared Wishing, Henderson's back. Wishing here.
Yeah. Oh, is he? I don't know.
I don't know. Wait, why is the 17 not here? But then on results, he's there. Join after.
Me.
I have no idea. Could not tell you.
No.
But we got all the time in the world. There's a beautiful view of a hangar. This could be a very long night. 2 minutes 20-second laps. 2 guaranteed cautions, and then the pace laps will take an eternity. At 40 miles an hour looks to be the pace. Oh, all right. Leave it.
Dale's gonna end stream just at some point. He's just gonna find the right button that shuts everything off.
Like, he keeps wanting to hit the buttons on the keyboard. I'm like, which one ends the stream? I don't think I ever set that up, but he would sure find it. And I just hear talking. You have to mess with me like, hey, bud, it's not. I mean, look how far away we are. Look at the track map. Oh my gosh.
If we get another caution, like, I mean, even the stage, I might complain about the stages.
Yeah. Turn them off here. But yeah, we're just made it past halfway through the pace lap. I don't know how we're gonna discuss it. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Honestly, I'm kind of grateful. It's giving me time to eat my Taco Bell.
There you go. Dale's driving in the cockpit. Off screen.
He's ready for it. Gotta get him a go-kart.
Give it to him. Oh, we got 12B. I guess this is 12. And then this is 12B. Is this better than the Chicago street course? I could not tell you.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's not like. I don't know.
It's probably
this
more.
Seems worse.
I think the Chicago road course was pretty straightforward, was it not? Like a lot of 90-degree corners. Like you had a couple high-speed ones, but that was pretty straightforward. This is just. I mean, it's massive, bumpy. I mean, I don't know what to say. It took 2 minutes to do sector 1, 2 minutes to do sector 2 on the pace lap.
This is incredible.
I mean, this is just content. I don't quite know what to expect.
Sadly, we're not, Amazon Prime. We can't sell ad space. I mean, we could.
We could,
If you want
dude,
your ad on Watcher Media, we'll do it.
Is there a way to like run us ads specifically for when the stage break is? Be like, yeah, listen, it's 6 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But here we go. Pace car is off. We are underway. It's an interesting right here. With Madigan, I will deliver. Okay. Madigan gets off to a good start. We saw all sorts of problems, even in the very first corner. A couple cars into the wall, but does not end up in catastrophe. We see the airtime further back. Wilco and Henderson racing the pace car out of pit road. They are now getting their race underway. No sign of Jared Wishing that I'm aware of. So 28 off and rolling.
Man, my usual strategy is sitting up in the blimp cam and just enjoying the race. Not working. Can't see a thing in some spots.
Yeah, I don't. There's a lot going on.
Gotta say, I am, proud of these. No wreck yet. We're still on lap 1, but
everything's all good. No one is wildly hanging back. I mean, Chris Pruitt here just taking it nice and easy. Heavy braking zone here. Everyone looks to have made it fine through here. Then look how narrow this gets right here. And all of your space is gone.
Isn't that where Gregson and Magnussen were fighting?
I think it was in the back half of this track, right around here somewhere, yeah. Here we got a good battle. We got... Oh, that just looks awkward going through there too wide. Aaron Mack in the front end. And Matt gets the better of the 06 machine. As they are crawling through this racetrack. Already you can kind of tell where everything's going to shake out tonight, the top 10. And then literally 5 seconds back already is Sylvain Joly for 11th. There was an amazing point brought up on the Prime broadcast in the Cup race. It's like, oh, when you're a second and a half ahead on an oval, it's like, oh, that's fairly consistent. You can just make the other guy. Yeah, it's fine. It's over. It's second half. It's done. Lap times here in practice varied by 14 seconds. So if you mess up one corner, there goes a second and a half all by itself. You have to be on the money every single lap, every single corner, with only the guarantee of 2 stage cautions. John Wilco about to complete his first lap. There it is. And then Elliot Henderson looking to complete his first lap. Well.
A little surprised by, the call to start from the pits. Because, again, it takes so long. There are a lot of laps. And if you're already not, fast enough, it is more ground for them to catch you.
Well, Fernie, though, seems to be wanting that spot back from Aaron Mack down into the heavy braking zone. There's Brett Bennett right here as well for company. Closest battle on the track right now outside of Jackson Sims, and I believe that is Walker Thomas. Working through the twisty bits, that's all I know how to call them. Everyone seems to be navigating it fairly well, right? I haven't seen any, wrecks or anything of the sort. Nothing too crazy. Just everyone's taking this at their own pace as they, start to get race laps under their belt. 28 cars on track.
I will say, just from, hopping around turns, I think it's 9 and 10, look to be kind of dangerous. See tires, cars getting loose through there. So that might be our trouble spot.
But always with a road course, it's just so awkward because it's certain sections will have a flow to it, and you're just trying to flow from one corner to the next. As I say that, my fault for saying anything. The two guys that were battling the most into the final chicane.
Ooh, Aaron Max around. He is sideways in that bus stop.
Yeah,
Like,
just got it all wrong on the entry, and around he goes.
love the evasive maneuvers there.
He'll go right to the back of the pack here.
So I don't want to entirely jinx it, but we're only on lap 3, and I want to pose the question: if we go green outside of, obviously the stages, how far do you think we potentially lap up to?
Let's see here. Right now in race trim, 2:13. Actually, the fastest lap goes to Moynihan. 2:13.6. We got guys running 2:22, 2:23. I don't know, because it's so get, what is it, 15:30, and then you run what, 28 laps, 27 laps to the end. How many cars can you lap in 27 laps? Outside of who already might be a lap down, as Richard Pruitt looks to be nursing an issue. No front end damage, the downhill braking zone, a little bit of air time, and just way too much speed into the tire barrier. Big front end damage for the 24. He'll limp it around and decide what to do. He's alone with his thoughts at the moment. Through the final chicane from Madigan, Arby's. But like, they got everything, man. They got the Arby's sponsorships like on the naval base. It's funny, man. They got all this pretty well buttoned out. You're gonna have a battle for second here. Lingering within half a second of Moynihan as they go through the fast right-hander. Keeping it off the wall, downhill, a little bit of air time. And hard on the brakes, left-hander. Saw some incidents into that corner over the weekend. And you got guys here finally making their way through the chicane, 40 seconds back, just now completing their third lap of the race. And there's still another 20 seconds behind that to Keith Black and John Wilco and Henderson, who started from pit road. Guys just trying to mind their manners. Conville thinking about a peek to the inside on Burkett. Quite able to do anything with it yet. About 5 cars under a blanket right here. I believe this is where Heim and Reddick were going at it for that, that awkward, crescent corner there, I suppose is what you call it. McConville way wide. He'll lose out there to Ethan Ball, and here comes Donovan Bowe. Just carried a little bit too much speed and offline and loses 2 spots. Boruff looking for another spot. Peek to the inside, nothing doing. And finally, all drivers have now completed their third lap as Pruitt has made it back to pit road. He said, yes, I will limp it back with that damage. All quiet out front for Madigan. Just look at this mess further back.
It's all happening around 20th.
Let's go on board with this and just let them take us through the lap, right? I mean, they do it better than we can. But I'm curious.
Yeah, I've got it set.
Yeah.
I've got it set to most exciting because I can't sit here and look around. I'm gonna let it do it for me, and it's had me stuck on this battle for a lap and a half.
Oh, the 96 way wide. He does have the preferred line for the following corner, but McConville nonetheless swoops around. beating out the right side of these cars. McConville blows the bus stop. It's funny, iRacing will just tell him to give that time back. He does not have to do a stop and go on track. He'll just have to find a place to slow down more than usual.
Based on the pace that he's going, I wonder if it's slow enough that it kind of gives it back naturally.
Because he's running.
Because like we've
10 seconds off the leader's pace.
like we've had tracks like that where it's like if you mess up badly enough, you cut it. Like at Watkins Glen, you'll cut it around the bus stop there, and then but you're going so slow.
You just get it all right back
down.
anyways.
Yeah.
That was Packard that was trying to go around the outside of Brandon Minto through the crescent. That was a bold move there, and he'll stick in line. Heavy braking zone upcoming for the 49, looking to move into 14th. Just behind this, Claude Furland.
Ooh, caught the wall there.
He was able to improve on his second lap. He's moved up 2 spots, so.
Bennett also caught the wall.
Aaron Mack. Oh, big left front damage on 31 right front as well. Oh, he carried too much speed into the tire barrier. Hansen, Elliott Henderson will go on by. Right rear damage for Hansen for his troubles as things continue to spread out up front. 2.5 seconds nearly for Madigan over Moynihan, who paces Lindgren by a second. Packard continuing to apply the pressure way wide, but taking a little bit of a different approach there to that corner. Cool shot in the background as you see some cars further back making their way through that section. Honestly, very nicely. That's a default camera angle. That was very nicely done. And even out of that final corner before the start-finish line, you can see them getting a little air on the left side. This would be very challenging, as it looks like up here in the booth. I can't imagine I'd have too much success here. Aaron Mack to pit lane. Richard Pruitt did his 3 laps and called it a night, securing last place points. Jared Wishon never got going. Aaron Mack also to pit road with his big left front damage.
You think you wouldn't do well? Again, if it wasn't for me being here, I wouldn't own the track. If you were like, hey, we're gonna do this race, not a chance. I already don't like road courses. Right turns, no. I barely like left turns.
We're just gonna need these 3 to stay as close to one another as they can, because it spreads out fairly quick, but it conjoins back together as these 3 were not here 3 corners ago. Packard trying to brave it around the outside. Now the inside, that's how the road course works, right? You're on it. Front damage for Bennett, loses out there to Packard. We've been working on that for a while. I mean, it just looks very difficult. Into the final corner here, Burkett. Not final corner. It's into one of the chicanes. Henderson gets the move done on Burkett. He'll continue to set off after Rich Jett. Henderson, there is pace in that car. Started dead last up to 22nd, so he's made up 6 spots from where he started. Aaron Mack has gotten back on track. Still a good bit of damage there, but he's still trucking along. Stack up there. Looks like Beauruff, Brown, Furland, Conville. Furland taking a peek here to the inside of Jeremy Brown. Heavy braking, 25 miles an hour. We're doing about 45 through that corner. Nick Hansen hoping to join the back of this grouping. Brett Bennett, we have the left front damage. Looks like something else has happened here to the 90 machine up over this hill. Did not look like a fun car to drive. He'll just tow it to pit road. Nick Hansen and Keith Black. What happened to Nick Hansen here? Oh, he just goes straight on, has to blow it way up. And then Keith Black in the 87 machine gets a little loose, trying to put the power down. And I feel like I have the time to individually review all of these, even though we're green, because just a little too much speed on the entry here. Single car, kind of on his own, doesn't have to worry about a thing, right? Nobody hits him, no caution. We're good, man. We're all good. And then Jeremy Brown, we were just with this battle. He was kind of leading these three into the heavy braking zone.
Ooh, 82. King got a big lock up there.
Oh, he just carried too much speed. Similar incident there to what Aaron Mack had. Too much speed into the tire barrier. And then King Kong, the most recent ones, were catching up here. He was trying to pressure Diego Rodriguez for 6th position. About 3 to 4 car lengths behind, maybe half a second. Down the hill. Heavy lockup, but keeps it off the barriers. Just loses time, which he'll regain in just a little bit. 96 machine. Very slow there through turn 1. Nick Hansen lap 6 and lap 7. Problems for the 99 machine. Off the final chicane, and just a lazy spin, has to lock it down. And he gets it back going.
We did get a crank it up redemption. I think Skull's going to keep pushing off the ads. But
I'll crank it up. I don't know that there's any cars close enough to one another, but I'll do what I can.
I mean, here's my Trent Curtis. They're a couple. Moynihan.
Let's do it. TV static. There's got to be something so comforting if you're Joseph Madigan, where you're the fastest in practice, nobody else is even in a 2:12 second bracket with you. Somebody else does eventually break up into the 2:12s with you in qualifying, although still 4/10 off, and that man is now running 5th, and you are just pulling away tenths a lap. Every lap. That's just got to be a nice feeling. As it is, I mean, it is spread out, fellas. That's what we have here tonight. It is super spread out. Even more so than a Watkins Glen or a Sonoma or wherever you have it. So the odds of a caution, at least with the way, by the way, the first 9 laps have been done. 9 laps. At that point, your chances of cautions outside of those 2 stages are minimal. So execute on pit road. Don't get wrecked on the restart. And you just might cruise to a win here. So long as you keep it clean. I mean, the road course ringers, you know them, you love them. Keith Black made it 7 laps, called it quits. Brett Bennett, 6 laps, called it quits. Ethan Ball on pit road for 1.5 minutes now at this point. So he gets back going. But this race, just truthfully, will take it a turn. I think it's appropriate that we can finally bring this back out. Where did I end up shoving it in all of this? Where'd it go? Minto versus Boruff. Oh, and there actually was a change of position there, as Minto looks like he was ahead and lost it. Sylvain Joly, Brad Peters, similar story, and that might be why, because the 05 is absolutely destroyed. Like,
yeah.
Dunzo. Already had a tiny bit of right rear damage. Going off into the heavy braking zone. Oh, and he just locks up under braking. Oh my goodness. A huge collision. Parts flying everywhere. He'll be dropping down the order here. Still in 10th. I mean, Henderson, he's into pit road, so. These 3 right here, these are your best battles, 18th and 19th.
I was gonna say, when you come back from, showing that it's right here, Henderson, he had a move on Brown, but, not able to complete it. He was side by side.
Rich Jet closing in as a result of that. Five laps to go in the stage. And I'm truthfully not very excited for this stage break that we're about to receive. It's not gonna be. But we'll just see how it keeps going. I mean, we'll get some really good action on the restart. We'll go from there.
Ooh, big lockup from Jeremy Brown. Why did he go over in the battle?
It just was a bad camera angle.
my camera went away entirely. It's like, oh wait, you know what? I see a car going off track. We're gonna swap.
We were on Henderson, and it just so happened to be a bad angle, and it missed Brown, just missing the corner. Corey Burkett. Oh, the 95 and the 96, same corner, a little bit further back, and he toes to pit road. My goodness.
Got into the wall. little bit while trying to chase down Diego
Under
Rodriguez.
braking here, locks it up, bam! Just like we've seen in real life. The Nick Hansen, or is that Ethan Ball? That's Ethan Ball, not Nick Hansen. Turn it to the right, turn it to the right. You weren't gonna make the corner. See, Ethan Ball did not commit to the corner. Corey Burkett did. That's why the 95 is on pit road, and the 99 is continuing. The 96 is continuing this race. There's a lot going on there for a second. And again, actually, gap is coming down. 3.5 seconds. Monahan trying to find a little something. You can see him right there. How much of an encouragement is that? Where you can finally start seeing the guy you're chasing. Henderson all the way up to 16th, so we'll see what kind of progress he can make once they bunch the field back up during the restarts. Gap now 3 seconds. A little bit up the road, Packard and Boruff. Boruff up 13 spots. He's your biggest mover of the evening, along with Packard. These two right here have worked their way through the field. Wilco, McConville, and Rich Jett. Packard a little deep into the fence. Boruff a little loose, exiting the corner. Taking a peek. And that's a lot of the road racing, right? Is forcing the guy you're battling just into a mistake. Showing the dummy move to the inside, make him... Oh, Lindgren's around. That's inside the top. That was 3rd place, and he'll go down to 5th. And here comes Rodriguez. Let's take a look here what happened. He was being hunted there a little bit by Walker Thomas, maybe feeling the pressure and carries too much speed. Does not hit anything though. He's got the stage just a couple of laps, so loses 2 spots for his trouble. That's about it.
I gotta say, I don't think the focus on crashes works. Just don't be seeing them.
It might get to it after the fact. Who knows? Boruff really starting to apply the pressure. Packard a little deep into the final corner. Boruff a little loose, so they've done it twice now, that exact scenario. But I think Packard having the advantage on corner exit overall, net gain for him. John Wilco around his teammate there. 77 nursing a little bit of damage and says just go right on by. I think though for the Back Row Motorsports gang, they you feel pretty good about the evolution of your road racing abilities over the couple seasons we've had with them. I think this is a definite step in the right direction. Gap has kind of stabilized up front to 3.5 seconds. Gavin Fitzgerald with a beat-up piece of junk on the front of that car around the 51 machine of Matt Curtis. Curtis holds a comfortable 8.5 seconds over Lafrene for that final stage point. Ethan Ball might be trying to pit before the pits close. Not entirely sure though. Joseph Madigan. Bo Ruff still challenging. I'll just stick with this battle. I'll stop the ball, so I'm not trying to flip the stage or anything. Yeah, I mean, it is ultimately follow the leader, but it's a difficult game of follow the leader. Even the game of follow the guy in front of you can be quite difficult sometimes. I've got a good run, a bobble there for the 49. I mean, just look at that. That cannot be comfortable to deal with. This battle here about half a second. Lindgren trying to get his spot back, one of his spots back, moving to fourth, as it seems to be too far away. As we are coming to the final lap in stage number 1. We'll work off the final chicane. Do the left-handed kink. Little bounce there. White flag in stage 1. There's the 05 of Brad Peters after an 8-minute repair job. He'll look to gain some more spots.
Honestly, not as big as a lead as I thought he might have.
It was out to about 5 seconds. It's now down to 3.2. And then it has kind of stayed at that 3-second margin. Moynihan, you can see him. He's hungry.
You know what we didn't do because we were talking about the track so much?
What didn't we do?
Didn't make picks to win.
Joseph Madigan. I mean,
I'll take Moynihan then.
Well,
Oh my goodness! Did you see what happened right behind him? Who is that?
That's Brad Peters. He just came. Oh, no. He just came out just 8 minutes in the pits, and for what?
Oh my goodness! He ate the wall.
They say, all right, it's fixed up, boys. You're good. It's no longer good. And there he goes. I think he's done for the evening. He came out, did half a lap, and then tore some more stuff up. Oh, wait a minute. Further back, Sylvain Jolie, Brett Kinkott, side by side through the crescent. We already know who's going to win the stage. Gavin Fitzgerald trying to get there. This is 7th, 8th, and 9th. We got stage points battling for. Fitzgerald right up to the back door. Kinkott a little deep. Kinkott nearly into the wall. He'll lose 2 spots in that lap. Lindgren trying to close. You can't even call the Sebring 12-hour a bad day, Skull, because we weren't there long enough to call it a day. We just were there for a minute. There was nothing to it.
I think it's more like our Watkins win.
There you go. And across the line, all of this for stage 1. Sims holds on. And all right, good thing is they've caught the pace car. Pace car is out right here. And they are 15 seconds ahead of 3rd place. So, please let the pits be open this time by. Please? Brandon Minto, your lucky dog.
We need 1 pace lap or 2. Pace car out.
Everybody
They
pits.
got a pit and everybody out. Catch pace
The
car,
sad thing is that we have lap cars, so they're going to have to process that. So we'll just see how it goes, you know. We shall see. I think if we play an ad now, we don't get another over 30 minutes. We won't be done with the pace laps in 30 minutes. Ah. Oh, what happened? Oh, wait. What happened to Claude Furland under the yellow? You have something to see under yellow. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Under the yellow. They're just trying to catch the field. Didn't downshift, wasn't doing his natural rhythm, and that was it. He was just caught off guard by the yellow, just kind of lazily walked in there. That was it. Oh my goodness. That's a tough way. That's a tough way to end it right there. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. Conville's not yet caught up. We got 11th place caught up to the back of the field. Now 12. Here comes Bo Ruff and McConville. Or Aaron Mack, excuse me. Then McConville. Trying to get there. Pit road's not open when they come back around. I'm going to just take a walk. I'll come back and let you know. There's Packard. There's Bo Ruff. McConville's now on scene. And then it's another 25 seconds back to Jeremy Brown. See it there. Brad Peters is gone. Claude Furland is gone. No real surprise there. Right through the chicane. Pit road, here we come, please. Yes. Minto will get your lucky dog. Go from there. Nobody can make it on fuel, so this really should be an everybody stop. And everyone looks like they did end up making it to the tail end of the line there. There's Jet and there's Jeremy Brown, so they all barely made it. Hannigan looked like he almost didn't know where his box was for a second. It'll be left sides going on first. Oh, Sims didn't get his service that he needed.
What?
So he did not get tires. John Wilco, excuse me, won the race off pit road. But I believe that is because he missed his... Yes, he just kind of sailed on through.
What are we doing?
What you mean?
I don't know. It's just wild.
Take a look here. Take a look at the Jackson Sims pit stop. So I don't know if he missed his box or he did fuel only by accident or what, but he lost a couple spots there on pit road. And a lot of guys are still getting various amounts of damage fixed. That's crazy. There's only been 8 cars off pit road. That is insane. For some reason, it didn't even give Zach Lindgren a pit stop time. Let's go back. We got all the time in the world. Why does it not register him as a pit stop time? He clearly got one. That's curious. Could not tell you. John Wilk on the lead of this race, though. In the 62 machine, he'll come back next lap. They'll top it off the field. You'll be able to fix the 4 minutes of damage, so that's a good thing. Brandon Minto has made it all the way back around. For his scheduled service. Diego Rodriguez has manually disconnected. He came in, got his 4 tires, damage getting fixed, and then he left. Okay.
I don't disagree.
I don't get it.
I mean, I do disagree because he was seemingly having a good race.
He was inside the top 10 pretty comfortably. The guys that didn't have to fix damage, right? Curtis, Bo Ruff, Conville, or beg your pardon, who didn't have to fix as much damage. They're still on pit road. It's literally a 4-minute repair job, but they're willing to take that. I would imagine you want to go a lap down here because they were pretty much stuck at that point. Here comes Wilco to the final corner, final chicane. Does not count. It's weird how NASCAR does it because this is 15. We not count this as 16. This turn to the right. I don't know. I guess not. But then this little kink to the left up here will be 60. Wilco back in, McConville back in, handful of guys at the back. Really jack up the 4 pit sequence is going to have to do a lot of work here. But it looks like everyone got going, except for Henderson's going to put himself right back a lap down after making all that progress. And he'll be battling away with everybody else. He's probably the quickest of all the Lucky Dog cars. I don't disagree with that. Curious that you do that Tuesday.
3 pace laps here, man.
No shot. Oh wait, no, this is it.
Yeah, so the out lap, the next lap, this lap, 3 pace laps.
Well, that's what it has to be. You have to collect the field, lead lap cars, lap cars.
It's just, yeah.
Ooh, boy.
5-minute pace lap, maybe?
Yeah, it's rough.
I don't know.
Yeah, literally, Madigan was 5 minutes.
That was like in and out the pits. So.
That's true. This is rough.
Still over 4 minutes.
This is rough. This is so rough. Actually, is Henderson gonna get back going? Because right now Nick Hansen's the lucky dog. This railroad tracks we're driving over.
Yeah. Was what like this stage will be 12 laps, 11 laps?
We've completed. So
We're gonna be coming to lap 19.
We're coming to the start of lap 19 because we have completed 18 laps.
Yes, that is what I said, buddy.
I just
I
had to check.
appreciate you.
Check your math. So we're through 17 laps. What is that? Through 18, so yeah. Makes 11, like you said. Yeah. So, oh boy. We've been live for an hour. Done 17.
Yeah.
I thought my canceled flight, then rebooking another airline for a non-direct flight. The delay in the second leg was rough. Nah, it's pretty rough. I mean, these guys will do what they can, but I mean, it's gonna be difficult to keep it, you know, I mean, like it's gonna be difficult to keep it entertaining. At least, like it's funny. It's flip flopped, right? When we go to the ovals, everyone's all bunched up more so than IRL. When we go to the road courses, everybody disappears. It is the inverse of how it works.
See, during these pit stops, we really need Corbin, because even if he's just saying bad things, he's at least been here.
Yeah.
Provides some level of entertainment.
Tell us a
Tell us.
story. I don't know.
I mean, you could talk about your son's birthday party over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, he's 3. Had to go into dad mode, get the whole house looking good. Had to do the yard, had to get the yard looking nice for everybody. Ordered all the pizzas. Went off without a hitch as far as I'm concerned. Son was happy. Got Lightning Queen racetrack. Got some airplanes that you launch into the wind. Went pretty well. And I had pizza left over for lunch today. Wife did all the decorating, made the cake. It was, you had a hand in it. So it was all very nice. And King Kong is still on pit road. So yeah, I mean, he's going to go a lap down here. Well, come to the end of this pace lap. So you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
I want to add on to this. At the age of 3 is when I fell in love with NASCAR, and that's how I picked my favorite driver of all time. Because, my age was his number. Don't let him do that. Not Austin Dillon.
No. Not in this household. He ain't the real to me. Maybe for Richmond he can root for Dillon, because then he'll be like locked in. We have did we lose King Cot? Oh no, he's back out. Okay, I didn't even see it. Here we go, back underway. Confield's back. What is happening? Here we go for the restart. Turn 1, fast right-hander. Everyone's bunched up. Everyone be careful. I think everyone was very cautious. I think we're okay. Nine and 3 corners. Everyone just minding their manners.
You have a little bit of 2x2 with Packard.
What does Blimp Cam do for me here?
Ah.
Not a whole lot. I can't tell he completed the pass. Go behind the parking lot. Oh, barracks.
I told you, Blimp Cam does not work.
Oh, they're just gone. What about all right, Chopper Cam? Maybe. Here we go. Walker Thomas into P2. Pass Moynihan. You can tell it's vibrating all right from the chopper. Snake kind of down bad. Where's the back straight? I don't know. Where's the back straight? Nobody knows. Looks to be near a full house, though. There's an ad in 4 minutes. But you telling me we couldn't get one in during the 20-minute stage break. That's deep. Moynihan, though... No, I know. Moynihan was a very comfortable P2, so I imagine he'd want to get back to it. Trent Curtis also making some hay here on the restart. Nick Hansen is the lucky dog as things stand. His teammate further in the background, Ethan Ball, goes a bit wrong.
Ooh, Jackson Sims big sideways.
He'll go defensive into the RB chicane. Not the Le Mans chicane, not the backstretch chicane, it's the RB chicane. Fitzgerald a little loose. Madigan do fastest lap of the race, 2:13.2, a second and a half clear on the first lap, leaving the restart. Now for the lucky dog, this will be important for some. Look at the airtime, man. Aaron Mack's going to try and sail around the outside. Hansen kind of just gave it up. Interesting decision there. Fall back in line. And Henderson will have to go up and get on the wheel. 2.5 seconds he has to make up. Not that I think we're getting caution with the way this race is progressing, but you know, you got 10 laps, go get the guy. Because if you don't, that's about it. That's curtains. Lindgren to the inside. Nobody overdrove that corner. 85 clear by Lindgren. Now Trent Curtis under pressure from Jackson Sims. He's on the outside, then it'll shift to the inside. Curtis actually has that run. And shifts back to the inside. It's a nice job of position there. Sims will again take a peek at it, fall back in line. Fitzgerald, and then Donovan Boruff continuing his solid night. Plus 18. The Ford machine. Solid top 10 night here. You know what, Nick Hansen, though, coming back at Aaron Mack, so he let everybody go by. And then came back at them. Now third in line for the lucky dog. As Aaron Mack was ahead for this lucky dog spot. Let's see what happened to the 31 machine. Just carry a little wide there. Got John Wilco behind him. Just kind of a lazy spin. Gets it back going, though, loses his lucky dog spot, which that is now gone to Lee Henderson. Oh, Rich Jet carries too much speed into the final corner, slams the right side. Pretty square hit there, but almost knocked the steering out of the line there, I would imagine. The problem that Henderson's going to have is that King Cott came back down and will inevitably get lapped within the next 9 laps or so, and that's going to kind of blow up the whole lucky dog fight. Jolie to the inside, Lafrene for P9. Lafrene 5 seconds over Packard for that final stage point. Three-way fight here, though. Sims, Fitzgerald, Curtis, and Boruff. I kind of want to do a lap with him. He has made the most progress through the field. Let's see how he's getting it done. Sims a bobble there. No lose. Handful of spots, and he's pulling over and gone. Gone. Oh, well, so mechanical failure. You can see the wheels just turn hard to the left. So something obviously not right. Trying to recalibrate something. Zach Lindgren is into pit road. Sims will get back going. Interesting there. So let's see here.
What's funny is, I mean, he loses, again, a lot of time, but it's not devastating.
No, it's not. I wonder what that was. And then, okay, further up the field here. Was it a drive-through? I guess it was. There's no way he had 17 incidents already, was there?
I mean, it's possible.
Where would you get them from?
Other cars, the walls, but I don't know if there's probably places you can go off track.
Where's the off track here? The harbor.
The chicanes?
I guess.
If you mess them up enough.
Boruff now plus 20. On Wilco plus 15. He's up to P10. Rich Jett, his teammate, also up 10 spots into 12th. Brock Packard, 9 up 12. And Trent Curtis making the progress. Look at Boruff here. He's looking to get inside the top 5. Putting Trent Curtis under pressure. We'll stay with this. Right rear damage for the 51 machine. We got Boruff in the Red Bull racing suit. This could be disastrous. See how aggressive he wants to play. Let's get the power of Red Bull. Battles. Jett, Lindgren, Jackson Sims trying to climb back up through the field. He just gets by Jeremy Brown. Next up for him is Rich Jett. So if he catches Rich Jett, he'll then catch Lindgren and Tim. Yeah, but normally when you see somebody just pull over out of the way, just come to a stop on track, you're like, oh, they're gone. But he was just trying to recalibrate something. Lindgren, way better run. Minto lets him have it.
Oh, there is a big one. The 99, the all Balco drivers?
Oh, man. And that is a track blocker on the front straightaway. Does not pop the incident limit. They'll tow to pit road, so no caution. Final corner, 99, loose in front of Aaron Mack. He'll get turned. Aaron Mack, and yeah, that's a big one.
Aaron Mack got both Balco drivers.
That is a costly incident for the Balco team. Aaron Mack gets a good run. He's taking a peek here. Tiniest bit of netcode there that kicks it off. That's a shame.
Rich Jett.
Oh, I think netcode's the biggest indicator of that. Jackson Sims will have a great view of this. Again, I feel comfortable showing this live because a whole lot else here. Ooh. 96 spin like a top. So in all of this, right, Walker Thomas with some right front damage. Moynihan had gotten back by him and pulled 10 seconds on him. Gap, 2 seconds between the top two. So Moynihan has made his approach. John Wilco A little wide. I'll have the inside line, though, for the next corner. No matter. Lindgren gets it back. We're going to pick up a stage point here if things hold. Rich Jet. Pit road. You know, with that poor all ball co incident, here comes Jet. Tires going on. Nick Hansen, Ethan Ball crashed. Nick Hansen jumped to pit road.
Ooh, Trent Curtis having an issue. Sorry. Just goes around.
We've seen a lot of issues in this corner specifically. He was all out of shape from the entry of the corner, but arguably he'll take that rather than just going head on into the tire barrier. With that, right? Nick Hansen crashed. Ethan Ball crashed. Nick Hansen jumped to pit road. Ethan Ball passed Nick Hansen for P20. Just in the blink of an eye. So Rich Jet still to pit road. He gone. Oh. That is a rarity. To see him not finish a race when he has a car underneath him.
Yeah, so I don't think he got a black flag. I don't know what that's from. Probably just a bad day here.
Listen, we need Moynihan to continue to get closer so we can have a battle for the win and talk about something. Honestly, the race could have been 30 laps. Would not have been upset. We do 10, 10, and 10. Everyone gets to pit for fuel one time, and it's all okay.
Let's call it at 45. Call it at 45, we all go home.
This is times when I'd love the third monitor, though, to get all the slowdown penalties and stuff people are getting, or any potential black flags. Trent Curtis, another issue here. Like under braking. Just locks it up but gets it wound down. So I wonder though, we gotta adjust our attitude a little bit if we ever want to host a 24-hour race, don't we?
I mean, at least that would be on a good track.
I suppose.
Unless we did something dumb like came here for 24 hours, in which we wouldn't do that.
In which we wouldn't do it. Do IMSA here, do 3 classes all here, that would make it interesting.
Skull asking if he can drive the 24-hour solo. No. I mean...
Sure, if you want to, we'll sit here and broadcast 24 hours, you race for 24 hours, and we'll see who's worse off for it.
I think it'll be him.
It's true.
I mean... Yeah, probably him.
Gap was at least second. At the front of this field.
Like, if we broadcast, we'd at least be able to talk about the racing. He'd have to just race.
Just a mindless drone, just logging laps. Oh, Moynihan's pushing into the wall.
He wants it, man. I mean, obviously.
Five laps to go on the stage. And then we got 30 of these suckers.
Cakewalk.
Ooh, boy. Poor Ethan Ball just keeps getting slow downs. What would be the context for a slowdown? You know, that would do it. Just missing the chicane entirely. That'll do it. I mean, legitimately, right? Like, let's just be realistic about where this race is at right now. Oh, wait. I thank you for Trent Curtis, because there was literally nobody within a second until Trent Curtis went a little wide. This is it. This is the battle. Half a second and a half, 2.3 seconds. This is the battle.
It's always Trent Curtis.
The battle, though, of 3/10 is, you know, it's actively pulling away. There might be a hidden gem in here somewhere, right? Because the battle for the race lead is a second. Some Winahan might be able to get up here and deliver us some magic. But it's literally between these two cars. Because let's say, let's just do the hypothetical, right? If Moynihan gets up here and corner bombs the 66 and takes him out of the race, he's 15 seconds ahead of Walker Thomas. It is these two cars right here.
I'm gonna propose a dumb question, and I'm only bringing it up because it happened to Moynihan on that last restart. Obviously, he started P2, you know, outside of the leader. He got a bad jump. Leader got ahead. Third place got past Moynihan. If you're not going to catch him within the stage, do you, like, wait the 16 seconds and take third?
I think he'll want the extra point just for the fun of it, you know what
I mean, you would think. Unless he's had 2 shots at... Now, Trent Curtis coming in early.
But I think this is a true, like, watch to flip the stage.
Because that car is fast. The 51 machine is fast. He was up there fighting with Bo Ruff. He was able to get around Bo Ruff right before he
Yeah, I think, all right, so I love this call from Sims. Because he is relatively quick. He was your outside pole sitter tonight. Race pace is more like top 5, though. But, again, top 5 is not bad. So he'll come in, and they'll get a move on. Because what you need to do is you need to catch back up to the field and pass them while they're on pit road. If you continue to wait, then you won't get anything. If you're too far back, they pit and still come out ahead of you. However, Trent Curtis, concerning 25-second pit stop. I imagine a Jackson Sim stop will be more straightforward. Down and away, 15 seconds and we're gone. That's still a little slow, 17 seconds, but he is down and away. Trent Curtis, I don't know.
Interesting.
Don't know. Yeah, still 1 second. We approach 3 laps to go. Curtis is now down and away. And here comes the leader. Brandon Minto has had an incident further back. And he's going to come out just ahead. So he looks like he timed that because he wanted to get some damage fixed. He'll come out right in front of the race leader. So I wonder, though, right? He's not... There's, I mean, 0 shot he can get all the way back around. And pass everybody, right? He's on the cold tires, so we needed to be careful in front of your 2 race leaders. Wargaming if he wrecks the top 2 in some incredible feat here. Walker Thomas still has 7 seconds over Gavin Fitzgerald, so he's actually going to put himself a lap down, so it looks like he didn't time it last. And then Brett Kidcott's like, you gotta be kidding me. Like he's probably pretty upset here. Oh, see, that's what you don't want to do. You know what I mean? You can't have that.
Same corner.
And you just bolted on the set of tires. See, that's you can't do it. You should not do that. Jackson Sims with a slowdown. Yeah, now 7/10 of a second. Close. The only battle within a second. It just happens to be for the lead. How about that? We got 2 laps to go. What little draft there is on these short straightaways, Moynihan will get just whatever that might be, a 1/1,000,000th of a second draft closer to Madigan. Ball, just a tough night. See, it looks like he's got it back going. In the case of Trent Curtis, he did have that right rear damage. I imagine that's what he wanted to get fixed. Oh, now he's got more problems. Half a second here. Over braking, Moynihan closes in nicely. Maybe overdrive it just a tad bit. Just ongoing right-hand corner. Also in the mix, Lafrene has caught Jolie here late. 7 drivers have actually started lap 29. So now this is the point, though, where you're starting to put that pressure on. And can you force Madigan into a mistake?
A wiggle there trying to gas it up early for Madigan. Moynihan also fighting it.
Renee still closing in on Jolie. Moynihan was a bit quicker at the end of that last run before it eventually stabilized. Obviously stage 2 a bit shorter. But he is there. On the inside here. Loses momentum exit though, leaving that series of chicanes into an even slower chicane. Something RB slow roasted, I don't know. It was a very slow chicane. Ethan Ball with the meatball flag. In what will conclude a very difficult night for All Ball Co. Just loose all the way down the hill. Just carried too much speed. Clips the tire barrier. Doesn't pop the motor entirely, but has it smoking. He'll go around completely one more lap. But nobody behind him is challenging for a position, so he can really just park it. Claim his top 20 and be done with it. Moynihan dropped off here on this last lap. Now 2 seconds back of race leader Joseph Madigan. And there's, I mean, this is what we have. What's the best battle on the racetrack right now? 1 second, Jolie versus Lafrene. Lafrene, same story. Had closed up to the back bumper of Jolie and eventually faded. Lafrene also, actually Lindgren's now closer to Lafrene than Lafrene is to Jolie. And then obviously you have the 2 second battle here for the lead. So very tame ending here to stage 2.
I just heard an engine pop.
Yeah, I think it was Ethan Ball.
Okay.
Finally
Oh wait, hold on. Is that someone on track?
Should have been the 96.
Okay, yeah, it is. He's still on track though.
Oh jeez. Oh, he jumped pit road. He just did. Into the final chicane. Lindgren has really made a charge here at Lafreniere. It won't matter. He got to 0.4 of a second. Very close. 0.3. Oh, he's moving. But Madigan coming across the line. Yellow is out. Slow down, let the pace car get by. Because if we have to go around... Oh, don't give me 4 pace laps.
No.
Don't do it. You better stop. You better stop right now.
Madigan, slow down.
Stop! Oh, no. 30 laps to go. Halfway here, 2 cautions, both to stage.
How do I select the pace car? There it is. It's still in pits. It's not going on. They gotta go around.
Oh, no. Ah.
It's awful.
It's all bad.
All bad co.
Oh, boy. Trent Curtis, your lucky dog. But turn on my fan. You got time. Let me go get... I'm going to get a glass of water injectable. I don't know what else I'm talking about.
Have to assume the viewing is, great for the guys watching along. Commentary probably not the best. Definitely having our struggles here. I will say, as much as I dislike the track, I am pleased with NASCAR for at least trying. Because if they don't at least, try new things, we'd be stuck with the same tracks constantly. Do this track with 60 Mazdas? That's an idea. I'm not saying it's a good one, but it's an idea. How long did it take to get a glass of water? Four AM and these guys. Yeah, buddy. We still got 30 laps to go.
I'm back. I
Well,
had a
if it isn't Bobby Boucher,
had a conversation with my wife. Got the water.
still got 2 pace laps to go, buddy.
Went to the bathroom and changed the thermostat. And the lead lap cars have not yet pitted.
Correct.
Oi! I mean, listen, we're following the NASCAR calendar. I can only be mad at NASCAR for putting this on the schedule.
See, I had this conversation, while you were gone, just to no one. Hate the track, right? Love the idea.
Right? No, I mean the idea is phenomenal. Get back into the California market, right? Naval Base, America, patriotism, 250th birthday.
I mean, I wasn't even necessarily talking about that. It's just like trying new things.
Yes.
Because if we don't try something, if we don't, step out, we'll never know, if it was good or not. Because either we get stuck, going back to the tracks we have are great. It's fun, but it's like, what if?
What if?
What if we put dirt on Bristol?
Did they replace Sonoma for this? I still think they go to Sonoma, don't they? Let me go. I mean, I have all the time in the world to go look at this. So let's just go look at it. NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, like it's literally next weekend. ain't it?
Are we going back to back? Yes, we're literally going to Sonoma next week. Ultimately, what happens is they just randomly will take another race away from somewhere else. Like Michigan used to have 2 dates, now it has 1 because they had to bring North Wilkesboro, then they had to bring Chicagoland back. I know the Chicago Street Race got axed. I guess you can call this the Chicago Street Race that got the boot for it. Everybody's in. Hincott and Henderson will take a wave. However, they need fuel, as does everybody else, but they'll just be off sequence with everybody. Even Jackson Sims, everybody. Yeah, he came back in, so what does it matter? Moynihan second. See what kind of restart everybody gets. Michigan, wait, did Michigan actually lose its second date? I know I said that. But was that truthfully the case? I know they used to always have 2, like, they had, like, the start of summer and they had the August one. It was kind of like poking.
I don't see them going to August. Or I don't see them going back to Michigan.
Because
Like, I brought up
actually,
this-
that actually wasn't good. They had a good race.
Yeah, like, they went there, June 7th, and then, I don't see them going back.
Yeah, that's it. Ah!
You know what race could get axed?
What's that?
Phoenix. I hate the track. It's awful and disgusting.
You know what's
No one wants
going
to
to
hear
get
it.
the axe is Dover. I don't agree with that though, because it's concrete. Like they should not get rid of it, but they booted it to the All-Star race during the day, giving it a terrible format.
Why would they get Dover? Is such a good track. That's just. Did they get rid of like the second Darlington date?
They should
Probably not.
have.
No, I'm not saying they do. I'm just saying, do they?
No, they should not. Absolutely.
You know what they could get rid of?
What's that?
The second, both Phoenixes, but specifically also getting rid of like the second Phoenix,
They got to get rid of one
and
Phoenix
then also
race.
Echo Park.
No, what? No, you keep 2 Atlanta.
No,
Yeah, you do.
it's bad enough to have multiple like
Listen, if you're gonna do
speedways
it,
in
you got
Daytona and Talladega,
Yeah.
but like Atlanta's not good enough. I mean, no, Atlanta's been really good.
New Atlanta's really good. Like, honestly, the experiment worked. Okay?
Yeah.
You should have done it to Texas, but the experiment worked. You keep 2 races. Darlington
I
can
don't
keep
know.
2. Here's a controversial one, right? Bristol and Richmond do not deserve 2 dates until they figure out the short track package with the next gen car.
That I can agree with.
Even Martinsville, like they've already gone from 500 to 400. Like they chopped off 100 miles. Um, so
Kansas is pretty good racing, but they also
Kansas
have
is
2
always
dates.
pretty good racing.
But again, like if
There
we're
is
looking
a
at
stream. We're
taking
coming
away,
back to this again tomorrow night. Whee!
yeah, we got the trucks.
Truck.
Truck, yeah.
It's 50 laps.
Huh. You think we can talk them down?
Cut in half. Stage lap 12 and lap 24. It has multiple thumbs downs for attending, as did this one, because obviously you had to buy the track to even be here. You know what I mean? I get it. But Richmond doesn't deserve 2 races. I don't even think they have 2 races anymore.
Honestly, all of the short tracks until they figure it out.
They've killed the short tracks. Yeah, Richmond only has 1 day. That's fine. Bristol should just be... I spelled Bristol wrong.
And they can just kill Phoenix altogether.
Bristol has 2. It should just be the night race in the fall. It used to be set like the Food City 500. It used to be just as good as the night race. Like, they killed Bristol. Martinsville gets 2. Martinsville does not need 2 until they fix it. It's not Martinsville's fault. It used to be really fun, but Phoenix does not need 2.
Phoenix doesn't need 1. I'm not gonna get over that. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a terrible, awful, disgusting track.
Did you like old Phoenix or new Phoenix?
I prefer old.
Yeah. So I'll say this much: if you're gonna keep 2 Bristol dates, one of them has to be the dirt race. Because that wasn't even a bad idea. Let's be honest. I'll give them their props for that. So.
I was personally a fan of dirt racing.
Yes. I think.
Wait, do we have another lap here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Bristol Dirt definitely cost way more than it's worth. But if you're gonna say that, give a dirt track a chance.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say go to an actual dirt track at that point.
Even if you want and I know NASCAR hates spending money. They're one of the greediest companies, to exist. They're all bad. But work with somebody, build a dedicated dirt track that is made to host these cars, and I mean obviously get it going the rest of the year with other stuff, but find a spot in the Midwest that is underutilized and let them go dirt track and build a made for Cup Series dirt track. Because you wouldn't have to change tracks currently on the schedule. You wouldn't have to go to these dirt tracks that aren't built to handle NASCAR Cup cars. You make your own. You create an attraction. You don't have to go somewhere to be one. Now that would be they're popping up road courses on naval bases. Find a piece of dirt, build a track. It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Roush, what do they have to lose in being... that's a conversation that multiple teams could have. Do you want to be the third best Chevy team or third best Ford, or do you want to be the top Dodge team? You know what I mean?
And
seriously, that's a conversation to be had.
And I speculated at the start of the year when Dodge announced their return, and that Tony would be driving one, that he would potentially come back. And if that is the case, which I think it should be, like hopefully with the little bit of changes through the lawsuits and everything, he might be willing to come back and do NASCAR stuff. Work with him. He loves dirt racing. Embrace Kyle Larson. Embrace one of the best drivers in the sport, Christopher Bell. Like some of the best drivers in the sport come up through dirt racing. I know we've got a lot of road course guys coming in now. Your Ziliches and Himes, but like you have it right that you have the best guys in the sport who like dirt racing, who actively have their own series. Imagine, what is it? What is Larson's series? I can't remember.
Like high roller, yeah, something like that.
Something like, yeah, and just let them go crazy. Like, build a dirt racer's dream track for the Cup car, and Tony Stewart, Kyle Larson, let them put on shows.
Yeah.
NASCAR need to hire me to be their idea guy. High limit racing, that is high. I knew it was high something. Like, man said high roller, I said high octane. It was high limit racing.
Yeah, close.
Like, get Kyle Larson involved. Get Tony Stewart involved.
We're still pacing.
I know. Like they talked about getting back to the root of NASCAR, like the root of the sport. I know they were out running bootleg cars. They weren't running it on asphalt all the time. You think Daytona was built like that? They're running on beaches.
Let's go back to that. Actually, that's what I want to see. Put the next shed in the sand and just watch it get stuck. That would be good.
Black Ranger said, "Heck, take it back to the beach." Like, yeah, like
here we go. Please let this be the final restart of the night. Please have mercy. Pace car.
Look at that lead Mackin has already.
I think Moynihan just wants to time it. He's like, let me go with him. And honestly, it worked out for him. He's going to be comfortably P2 here, and then he could set off after him this whole time. Nobody hit the wall, please. Jeremy Brown explicitly did not listen to what I said.
Oh my god. He tried.
He nailed. I mean, that was the steering, boss. Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it?
Oh my goodness.
It's a little right there. Not great. It's not fantastic, is it? Right down to P last.
Yeah, that's still P19.
Go back to their bootlegging days. There's a bunch of moonshine. I've told the cops about it. Get it going. What's funny is, honestly, this won't feel like it'll end a tad bit later than what we normally do, but like not by that much. We are just kind of overselling a little bit, but the problem is that everyone gets spread out so quick as well.
I mean,
it's too prompt.
I'm telling you, this is about to be a 3-hour broadcast. It'll be quite a bit longer than we're used to.
Yeah.
Not a little bit longer. But yeah.
It'll be...
We're never coming back here after tomorrow.
I'll just, whenever they, if it's on the schedule next year, I'll just say I'm out of town. I can't. Aaron Mack, after a 14.5-minute excursion to pit road, has come back out in an effort to maintain his P18. Nobody behind him was running, might I add you. This was all for the love of the game. Maybe to hone, obviously to hone a little bit of your road racing skills, if you could just get pressure-free laps, just to try and build some consistency there a little bit. Oh, we'll go around! Hang on to it! King got into the wall. Elliot Henderson splits the gap. King got He's had a long pit road stay. He'll have to do it again. Steering destroyed.
We're gonna have like 10 cars on track.
Oh, that's tough. King caught. Wilco. I think McConville he kind of got surprised there. And it just gets him all out of shape on the entry. Wilco locks it down, slight contact, but King caught is destroyed. He's having a hard time keeping this sucker straight. Hey, it's a battle of the two guys that broke steering. We'll see how this goes. If they keep it the same weekend in June, I just use the birthday as an excuse.
I'll use my birthday as an excuse.
King caught deep. Brown takes the position. King Cot's way worse off than Jeremy Brown is. King Cot will come by and hit this time by, I'm sure of it.
Oh. And just because I want to feel like a special little guy, another YJ fun fact, right? The next milestone for the YJ guys, I am the next 30-year-old.
Oh, and Wilco's around. He was chasing after King Cot. I don't think King Cot was too happy about Wilco spinning out in front of him because it looked like he wasn't going to give it up. But he'll have to come to pit road this time anyway, so...
Max, how does it feel to be the last of the YJ trio to be in your 20s?
Feels pretty good, man. I don't got random aches and pains just yet.
I had those in my 20s.
Oh, that's packing around. Oh, he's about lost it. Oh, we got somebody else to the wall. Minto. Last corner, Calamity corner. No, he can't. He's actually going to stay on the track. How did he not get a meatball? Look at the steering. How's he digging, man? Or does he really just want to not let John Wilco go? I mean, it just doesn't look right. Yeah, for the YJ retirement home was the thing. That means we all get to go to dip, right?
Just me. You're still young. You can handle Corbin.
Not sure we can carry Corbin. Listen. Where's the official feeder team? And don't say the alts, because I don't want this personality. Like, we gotta have the true YJ B team. And Corbin can be in charge of the B team.
There's no YJ A team anymore.
How about you hush up with that?
I'm trying to do.
We got a good battle here. Objectively, there is a good battle taking place right now. Jolie, Sims, Bo Ruff, all over each other. Going at it. Oh, Sims nearly caught the tire burger. The homies really said we're gonna have the biggest. I'm curious. This is back at it. I am curious. I mean, we made up 5 seconds in less than a lap. The homies really said we're gonna build the biggest regular season team of all time, choke both times in the playoffs, and then quit.
Okay, see. I mean, forcing is the LeBron of Wreckfest.
Longevity. What was that Stephen A. Smith rant? He's averaging 30. And he's 38 years old or so. I don't know. Wilco gets by unopposed. Brown finally gives up the handling. He says, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Oh, and King Cot. I think that's, honestly, he's probably like, hey, all right, fine, you passed, but I'm not happy. I'll finally give it up. The broke steering gang comes to pit road. Good battle still to be determined here. Gavin Fitzgerald trying to hold position here from Lindgren, who had gotten around Walker Thomas just a couple of laps ago. We asked Corbin to come give his thoughts about Naval Base Coronado, and he said, "I'd like to sleep peacefully tonight." So
Man does not want the memories.
if I say Coronado 3 times fast, you might have a nightmare. Jeremy Brown, that was a fuel-only stop, and it looks like this is going to be the required repairs, obviously, for Incott.
Wouldn't be the first time we've asked Corbin to, help out YJ and he denies us.
Shocker.
Not a team player.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds between your race leaders. Fuel window open in about 5 laps. At least to confidently make it to the end. 22 laps to go. Take a look here at your lap leaders. Domination. That's it. Five-lap average. Looks like we haven't quite gotten rid of.
I was gonna say that does not seem like.
That is not correct. Last lap though. Madigan, Sims, Moynihan, Lindgren, Jolie, fastest 5 overall. Madigan, Moynihan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you run the, it's pretty straightforward. I have yet to sign up for the RNG League, so I'll be in there at some point. I'll say 39, I just haven't put my name in there. The way you advertise our streams are TRL. Truck. Car. Trucking.
Not even the full word truck sometimes. Like, it'll be just like...
TRUK. With how Raven recruited for the TCRL midseason, I'm sure you can get a couple guys for RNG. That's brutal.
I'm not over it.
I listen. Made things much harder than it had to be for us, didn't it? I expect Little Zombie to come over to TDRL, man.
I don't.
Just get him in there and be like, hey, you can go win the race. You just gotta dodge people flying backwards at you and cross track this time. Your objective is to win the race. It's a little different, though. Except people were trying to hit you this time. You're not just faster. What's crazy, though, the 4 teams on track didn't really work, though, because they just gang up on whoever was. They'd be like, you're all gone. Last man standing, they just get rid of them first. But we tried it with 3, and it would literally be a 2v1. And there'd be some complainers about it.
I need the unfair right fist.
Listen, I just enjoy the TDR. I'm happy. It's just so, like, with the TCR, man, I'm having to sweat, I'm having to get laps in, I'm worried about, is this a penalty, what do I gotta do, and I enjoy it, but it's a lot more just hit car. You see that car? Hit them. Spin them out. Like right now, if this was TDRL, they're side by side, all you gotta do is you got a right-hander coming up, I'm pretty sure. You just send him firewall deep. You just line him up, 90-degree corner. And there he goes. But he showed him mercy. Fair enough.
When it comes to the TCRL, the best time I've had so far is not racing as myself. It's the most stress-free. Hopped on, did well.
Well, especially because there's like, what, 4 of you? It's like, man, we're not winning this race. I could just get to drive, man. Like,
And if it wasn't for a cross, I'd be averaging a better finish on that account than I do on mine. I really need Moynihan to pick it up. He was right there. He was 5/10, a half a second.
yeah.
Still got 20 laps.
Dude,
This one,
me and Art were practicing a lot last week. Objectively, that was a lot of practice for us.
that was the most practice I've put into Wreckfest since WRL Season 2, Season 3 off season. Like, it was the most important week. I had to be like. What's funny is I put in all that practice to be fast. I didn't do well.
I absolutely hated one race that was slightly above average. The only 3 were straight trash.
Corbin, you don't practice. Go away. You're not going to get in here and provide fun facts about your old base.
What's the nightlife like in Coronado, Corbin?
It's close enough to your base. It is the same base.
Who just exploded? Oh, there goes McConville. Was Chick Curtis just exploded? Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, he just... Oh, man. There it goes. And then McConville mere seconds later. Speaking of that,
Second.
I mean, just look at the bumps. Just little... Just way too much. Bam! TDRL. Looking like Corbin swinging a miss into the corner. Unless it was on Norfolk. That's Corbin Simmons' legacy game. Bo Ruff still hunting. Biggest mover plus 15. Would love to get to the top 10. My nightlife was going to Tijuana.
See, all these stories that Corbin could just pop in and provide for us, and it's just like, no.
Gabriel Lafrene looks like he had a moment going down the hill into what I believe is officially turn 2.
That's quite a moment.
We'll be able to keep it going. Lost a lot of... Oh, wait! And there goes the motor.
I said it was a little more than a moment.
I didn't see it. Oh, my goodness. See, that's what... Just go right. Just go right. You were never going to make it. See, like, it's fine. Oh, it never was fine. Oh, at no point was it fine. Oh, just, instantaneously. Just kidding. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Gone. And now gap up to 3.7 out in front. Madigan looking for the perfect weekend. Algeria versus Jordan in 30 minutes. How about
I'll
that?
be there.
Cinema, right? I mean, that's just, you can't miss that. I mean, how many times this
I mean, the game.
Listen.
The games today just saying Argentina, France, Norway, Senegal 3-2.
Oof.
Start talking football.
How about that?
Max, how many times have you been out of the country?
Twice?
That's interesting. I don't believe you.
Been on 3 cruises? Might have been 3.
Okay, now that's the whitest thing you could say.
I mean, listen, right?
That's not what I meant. But
Oh wait,
like,
I've been to
I guess it is the
Canada
same thing.
once. So maybe 3 or 4. 3 or 4, that's my final count. Walker Thomas, final round of green flag pit stops.
I can say I have been out of the country more than you, but that's just because I lived in California, and I am Mexican.
Fair enough.
I will not say they were better than a cruise, though.
Cruises are fun. I don't care what anyone says.
I may say a big boat.
Boat. Right front damage there for the 67 machine. 57 seconds off the race lead. On Wilco, for all he's been through, back into the top 10.
So
We're almost at a stage distance.
almost. Just do another. Want to do another set of 4 of caution laps, huh? Is that? what
No,
you're
no,
hasty
I
for?
believe absolutely not. Yeah, the stage 2 caution ran a little bit longer than stage 1 and then the race progress, but we're getting there.
Do you think Team USA has what it takes to win the soccer Super Bowl?
Shot of runs. Oh, and Mike McConville. What is it with this corner, man?
You would think after doing it for 44 laps, you would know when to brake.
Guess not. Do I think we have what it takes
Do you?
to win the whole darn thing?
I'm not asking, can we? Obviously, we can. I'm asking, do you think like it's a real shot?
No, and this is somebody that like thoroughly enjoys the game
Wrong.
of. All right, listen, you didn't even let me explain, right? Because arguably, right? Listen, how good is Paraguay and Australia? Honestly, how good are they? It's right. It's not Tunisia. It's not. I can't say Cape Verde because they actually got hands, right? It's not. What is it? Who's in Haiti? They're 0-2. It's not. I mean, heck, Turkey's the worst team in our group, anyways. They're 0-2. It's not Ecuador. That's just boring, right? It's Paraguay and it's Australia. Good wins, because we scored multiple goals, kept the clean sheet, dominated Paraguay for what it's worth, right? Dominated that game, right? But like, truthfully, you should win your round of 32 matchup, right? Easily. Like, you're gonna play Bosnia or Cape Verde. You know what I mean? You're gonna play one of those teams, the Group A team, Bosnia or Qatar. So, like, we shouldn't even be thinking, oh, we made it to the knockouts, round of 32. Oh, problem for the leader. We'll get the slowdown.
Man was too invested in the football talk.
Only mistake all day, right there.
Ooh, both helmet and one hand hit the wall there.
So, like, it's just like highest average ranking, but you cannot tell me that Paraguay and Australia are good. Like, okay, cool. But like, if you play Argentina, if you play France, if you play Germany, if you play Spain, you know how we out-athlete them in basketball and anything else? They're more technical than us. They will just break you down. Like, I would even argue, at this point, right, you've gotten off to a hot start. Keep the momentum, wax whoever you play in the round of 32. And then this time, the round of 16, right? That is when you beat a Belgium or a Netherlands of the world or Japan or something like that. Get into the final 8 and then, go out swinging. So
I want to bring this up for, funsies. Paraguay, in their qualifiers, right?
Right.
You said, no, they're not a good team. They beat Brazil, straight up.
Okay, Brazil's not good either this year. Like, I'd argue that
they beat Argentina.
Okay, I'll give them that. Sure. Good result.
Like, they beat Uruguay 2-0. They've had results. They are still they're a good team. They're not, they aren't an Argentinian. They aren't, a Germany, but potentially a Spain, right? But they're still that's still a really good showing from a good team. I'm not saying that we're gonna go and win it all, but I'm not saying it.
I mean, I'll say this much, right? It's helped that the top teams. Okay, I'll take it back. France has looked pretty good, right? France has looked like the team beat still.
I think if we get France or Germany, I'm a little scared.
It's a little spooky. A little spooked. France just looks like that good. You know what I mean?
Because they are.
Argentina, they didn't look overwhelmingly dominant versus who'd they play today? Austria. They didn't look overwhelmingly incredible.
There's one person to stop.
Right. So as it stands, right, we're looking at look at the live bracket they update literally after every game, right? Last 32. We would play Ecuador, right? And then we would play the winner, so I'm assuming we'd be Ecuador, right? We then play the winner of Egypt versus the Czech Republic, okay? And then, as it stands, we'd meet Spain in the last 8 in the quarterfinals. So,
we saw what Spain did.
They did tie Cape Verde, and then they, dominated Saudi Arabia, so they kind of worked. So who knows? But, put the mortgage on it. No, we're not beating Spain or France or Germany. You gotta win it. Game. Belgium, Netherlands, Japan. Probably you should, take that next step, make people believe a little bit. Beat Norway, you know what I mean? Something like that. Beat a Morocco or something to prove that you're about to take that next step. You know what I don't like, though? Games, 1 o'clock on a Thursday. That last 32. I'll just turn that off. Forget that nonsense.
I would say an incredibly underrated part of sports. People who play and who are really into sports know it, but momentum plays a big part in just the vibe, chemistry and all that. And we see what it does for the host nation at most World Cups. They want to put on a show. They want to be that for their country. This is potentially our best team with really good young players in our country trying to, 250 years. It is our time. If it's ever going to happen, it is probably going to be now.
Yes, take advantage of the home field advantage for sure.
Yeah, if we get like in Philadelphia on the 4th of July, but in that potential England matchup, England versus USA on the 4th of July in Philly we would beat them so badly.
What's funny is I see all these tweets about it, and it's like, hey, we don't even need to try and do these random chants. Just go college football. Just yell and be loud. You know what I mean? Hit the Mo Bamba, hit the whatever, jump around, whatever Wisconsin does. Hit the Enter Sandman, right? Just be loud. That's all you gotta do.
Like I saw a lot of like we need to start sending like college marching bands, get the FSU war chant out there,
Like that, like the Mo Bamba clip that pops up every August because they're excited about college football. Like, just yell it loud. You're telling me the Ecuadorian goalkeeper is ready for that? Nah, he's not.
I mean,
He's not. I promise he's not.
I know in some places they go real hard with soccer, but I don't know if they're prepared for that. They really should have sent these teams to SEC schools. Could you imagine some South American teams trying to play in Tuscaloosa?
Oh, jeez. They would actually then need a hydration break. I'll give them that. And then you need it for real. 109. Make a play in Tallahassee. Tallahassee in July. Corbin Schilling for Taylor Twellman.
Okay.
At this
Also,
by the way, like, this is not our normal broadcasting. The closest car to one another for position is 3 seconds away.
and it's Sims versus Wilco.
What am I meant to look at here? So, like, so if somebody could explain to me how you feel this, I'd love to know. We're going off the rails. I don't know what to talk
imagine
about.
we had a World Cup game in Neyland. They started playing Rocky Top.
Oh boy.
It would be hype. I don't even like Tennessee, but you start playing Rocky Top, I'll get into Rocky Top. That's fun.
A couple guys have set 2:12 lap times. They are coincidentally the top 3. Moynihan 4 seconds behind the race leader. He's been there at times, but just hasn't quite been able to cover. Cheerio versus Jordan would be funny.
Rocky Top in the background. How dare you wish another caution on us? I mean, I get it, but stop it.
Like, Norway's on the rise. It's fun. Like, we're gonna. It's a good World Cup so far. Like, Cape Verde could make it to the knockout round. There's a small chance for Curacao to get there as well. Like, what on earth?
Also, Iran. I mean,
Yeah, you don't want my thoughts on that.
I mean, it's still like fun, right? Especially for. I mean, we have a World Cup group led by Egypt. I know that Mo Salah is great, but it's a World Cup group with Belgium.
What's funny is you could go to 64 teams and then go back to the solid, like, oh, only the top 2 from each group advance. Yeah, that's like what they're saying now. Like, oh, we'll go to 64 and then we'll just make more groups and then top 2 each and then add to the drama.
It would be electric.
Now, but 48's been a banger. I don't care what anyone says. You get these random games and they're all been pretty darn good. Jackson, something has happened. Jackson Sims. He just got all out of shape there. Looks like more wheel issues or something. He had to come to another stop. So. We go to 64 teams, and Italy still misses the World Cup. Well, I imagine if they go to 64, there'd be a consideration to give more spots to Oceania, like get a second Oceania team, and then, you know, more teams from Africa, and then CONCACAF. Like, UEFA would get a spot, but they'd divvy them up more to everyone else.
When are we going to see San Marino in a World Cup?
Rather. I don't think we can go that far now. Maybe in Football Manager.
I'm just saying, with, you know, how Italy's been doing, their players might give up.
They might defect to San Marino.
Yeah. I mean, they won't, but it'd be funny.
Madigan, I imagine, wants to run this as long as possible. Come in for that splash and dash at the end of this sucker.
I like how this is the most interactive Corbin's ever been with a stream of ours, and it's talking World Cup.
I'm just kind of bummed that there wasn't a single American team on this coast.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
Like, listen,
Not that
I'm all for minimizing their travel and getting every possible home field advantage you can get, right? But like, man, it's like any chance of wanting to go and see them is like instantly like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, even like if they're on the East Coast, sure, like the ticket's probably $1,000 by itself, but at least you could make the argument, oh, I'm just gonna drive. Oh, wait a minute, what is this?
Oh!
What on earth? Hello?
I mean, Madigan is fine, but that was almost tragic.
I did not foresee this on my bingo card. He goes to let him... What? He, like, pulls way off to the side, and I guess Madigan assumes he's gonna go away? Like, just get out of the way? That does not happen. What on earth happened there?
And, I mean, just... that one tire barrier sitting right there disconnected from everything else.
Oh.
Like, him being able to slip on through there, wow.
Could you imagine if that's the way that it ends? Moynihan in, so that's of our leaders, and even he's got some damage at this point. Why is it bad for the U.S. being on the West Coast, Corbin? Why is it the worst possible draw?
You calling the West Coast un-American?
Hmm. Well, I think, like, their base of support has been, like, Cincinnati, Atlanta, and Nashville. I think, like, the true home field advantage, they've done a nice job with that.
I mean, imagine if, like, we had, you know, the games over here. I mean, our best player is from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Like, imagine that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, Starboy, expensive do you think the ticket would be if we made it to the final?
Oh, it'd be like
Like,
$10,000 get-in price or something.
and I don't think we'd lose at that point.
I'll be honest, if they somehow get to the final, they don't lose. Because they could be just pure chaos for them. Like the war every time they'd have the ball. Like, I'm curious what kind of response they'll get in the knockout, you know what I mean?
They're in MetLife.
Third place is in Miami. Finals are in MetLife.
I feel like you could have a better finals location.
New York Center League or something.
Yeah, but it's MetLife. You got bigger college stadiums. Send them to DKR. Send them to Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh, Madigan!
Oh, brother!
What are we doing here? We're forcing the issue.
And it's like, oh, we're 10 to go. I'm cruising. Just
Run into Henderson and then nearly been it in the wall.
He's not focused.
There are single-digit laps on the board.
Are you sure?
Yes. Madigan still pushing. Take a look here at pit stop stats. Himself, Fitzgerald, Wilco. Kind of the last three to pit, really. Skull has left us at 5 a.m. Couldn't make it the final 8 laps. Hate to see it.
Actually, kind of. We're right here.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You might as well stick through the end. Who knows? I mean, Madigan's pushed. He about binned it. Almost got wrecked.
Man, might have had too much of the World Cup talk.
It's loose. You're sitting there on board with him. Difficult day today. Need to sleep. Well, good thing it's 5 a.m. That's when you.
See, it's a new day now, so grow up.
Take a look at the best battles. Racetrack. It was 3.5 seconds. Packard versus Wilco. And here comes Madigan in for his final stop. Race leader is in. Pushed it right about his maximum. 21, 22 laps. 35 miles an hour all the way down. Crossing the line, 7 laps to go. Pit box number 1 for your pole sitter. He's going to have fuel only. Here comes Lindgren. Closing in. He pitted a handful of laps earlier. He's going to be 1.5 seconds behind the race leader.
Gonna have to assume tires gonna have to warm up, but
he did not take
once
tires.
they do, should be.
Madigan did not
Oh
take
right,
tires.
it's a splash and go. Yeah, man.
But how important are tires here, right? Lindgren do anything. All of a sudden, the best battle again jumps up right to the end here. For the race lead. Moynihan got jumped by Lindgren. Yeah, 1.5 seconds though. Madigan instantly starting to pull back away. And it had to be fuel only. Had he taken tires, right? Had he been in pit road another 7 seconds, he loses this race. So he stuck with his strategy. He did not want to respond when Lindgren, Moynihan, and Thomas and everybody else came into pit road. It so far doesn't seem to be under a whole lot of concern. The gap has remained stable. Even increased by a tenth or two since he came out of pit road. There are 13 cars racing right now. It is a record low for our time here. Coronado 1 and SRL 0. Not that it's been a bad race. I mean, we've had some good moves and typical road course shenanigans, but it's been just gets spread out, and there's less people. You have to buy the track to race. So
Honestly, surprised we got
28,
28, almost 29.
yeah.
What's funny is it looks like Wishin bought the track, loaded in, and then just
It was like
didn't participate.
I'm over it.
So honestly, very funny there because again, you had to buy the track this week. It's not one that you've been sitting on.
Right.
It's,
Yeah, from 29 to the 13 is kind of crazy.
I think your pick to win's gonna do it. I was hoping there for a while. Gavin Fitzgerald was sitting in that, third spot. I think that would be a new interview for us. He's maybe gotten in here a couple times.
Once or twice.
Just it's a little less common. Honestly, it'd be nice to see Moynihan back in here. As long as he can hold out, he's got. I believe that's 15 seconds to
16 and a half seconds. Coming to 5 laps to go. Lead out now 2.7 seconds. So Madigan pulling away here from Lindgren. And the real winner is Richard Pruitt, who in his 2 laps got his last place points and said, all right, fellas. We have, in fact, we got 15 minutes till 3-hour stream.
We should beat it on track, but it'll just see how long the interviews take.
Yeah, the race itself looks to have been 2.5 hours. Qualifying and the introduction. So look how it's narrow here. Avoid the lap traffic. Got to go way wide. Leave it go on through. Comfortable though. Take a look here. Lap leaders even through the cycle of green flag pit stops. Nobody else has led a single lap. Wilco with his final stop. The splash and go. Looks like he'll go down to P9. Into 4 laps to go. Cars on the lead lap. You might get to Wilco. But let's take a moment too to appreciate. They did a nice job with the scan of this track. I mean, they got all the bumps. They got, the background looks really. I mean, they did a very nice job with this racetrack. And how about this though? Gap to 1 second. Lindgren not completely out of it yet. Moynihan 1.5 seconds behind Lindgren. So any bobble and it's all over for Madigan. The pole, the fastest lap, most laps led, but maybe not the race win if he has another misstep here.
He has a little ways to some lap traffic, but it's there. It's a possibility.
Take a look at the track map. Moynihan actually now closing in on Lindgren at 2nd right there. I guess the cars, would the cars be in blue? I guess those are the lap down cars. Has to be. Interesting. So 9th place, John Wilco not a lap down, but I'm assuming if he gets past, then he would be.
In danger of going lap now.
Gap now 1/2 second. From 2nd to 3rd. Madigan extending the lead back out to 1.8 seconds. So temporary scare, but nothing too crazy. Moynihan slightly fresher tires. Well.
Oh!
Well.
Huh.
That's it. Thanks for coming out. What a way for that to happen. If you can get it to the line, you should at least do one more lap. Cross the line so you get the... Nah, he's not able to. Oh!
53 tires and that happened? Holy.
He just drove into the pit entry. He had P2 easily on the cards. And he could have at least challenged for the win, because Madigan didn't take tires. Moynihan did. His tires with 5 laps fresher than Lindgren's. And that's a heartbreaker. From 2nd to 12th, and Aaron Mack's too far behind. So he'll go from 2nd. Looked like he was going to get it. He'll go from 2nd to 12th. Just like that. Him doing that extra lap really wouldn't have mattered. So he had 12th place. Once he hit the pit entry, it was 12th place locked in. 2 seconds from Lindgren to Madigan. Bit anti-climactic then, all things considered. 2 to go next time by. I imagine Wilco will be fairly respectful.
You know, I really ought to believe that's kind of like my fault, because I did mention unless, you know, it's his 16-second lead over 4th, and
yeah, not even going to be in the top 10. That is a tough pill to swallow. Two laps to go for Madigan. Lindgren trying to get there. He's going to catch Wilco at an awkward spot for the fast right-hander. Wilco does yield way, and let's see here. 8th place now lights up in blue. So yeah, those are the lap cars. But he's now got a lap car between himself. Madigan, man, tires are giving out. Holy smokes, man. Just smooth to the end. That's all you gotta do. Holy cow, he was sliding if he didn't catch it. Oh, if he didn't catch that. On board here, Lindgren encouraged, gonna drive it in deep. At least try to apply the pressure, show a dummy or something. Light up the rear tires. You got 1 lap left. You got 27 seconds. You could do a spin here. Yep, show to the inside. That's all you gotta do. Just show that pressure. He's making a couple mistakes. If you spin out, just get it going. You got 27 seconds. Just don't DNF yourself. Push, push, push. It's like from cars. I just want to give the race a little sizzle. Almost from Madigan. Because he's pulling away when he's not nearly spinning out and throwing the whole race down the drain. Right, he's pulling away on older tires than the guy behind him. Like he has what is it? He pitted at lap 30. Lindgren pitted at 45, 15 lap older tires, and he pulls away when he's not spinning out. And it's all going to come down to this. We will have a battle for the race win on the last lap. 0.6 of a second. Gonna have to hustle this thing. White flag, race is official. There is a bit of lap traffic. Bo Ruff could potentially play a factor. And there's Aaron Mack just up ahead of that. Down to turn number 2.
Only P7 lap traffic.
Yep, 0.8 of a
He's
second.
just getting out of the way.
He's going to get out of the way. Let the leaders settle it amongst themselves. That should alleviate some of the pressure. Those tire marks are for Madigan last lap. He handles it this time. Whatever Lindgren has, he'll try and send it here. He's closing a little bit. 0.5 of a second. Heavy braking zone here. It's been under braking for Madigan more often than not when he has had his slight issues. Pretty stable, 5 to 7 tenths of a second on the last lap. Heavy braking zone here. This has been a problem for most drivers right here. They both handle it very well for the final time tonight. They should not catch Aaron Mack. Unless he has a problem. So close for Zach Lindgren. Bouncing off the wall trying to get there. Yeah, I'm still at 0.6 of a second. I don't know if he's even close enough to make that Hail Mary move. I don't think there's really that true heavy braking zone, except for the last chicane. But even then, 0.5 of a second, you're just going to wreck the guy from there.
I mean, a win's a win.
Here we go. 13, 14, we got the fast chicane and then the slow speed chicane. Even through here, he's going for everything. Letting it all hang out. Loses a little bit of time on the exit into the final. There is simply no way that just happened. Zach Lindgren, your winner at Naval Base Coronado in the most stunning turn of events. After all of that, Joseph Madigan led 59.9 laps, comes home second in a stunner. Unbelievable on how that one got away. Take another look. Through the fast chicane, he's up by 7/8 of a second. On board with him, they're scrapping away. He makes a big move to try and get to the inside, and it really, you can't even blame that on the lap traffic, truthfully. You really can't. He did not have to make that big send on Brock Packard. It would have been fine without it. Unreal.
Of course, we have an ad starting in 50 seconds. I can't stop it.
But, like, he's sitting there. I mean, it's kind of awkward from Packard, right? It's kind of awkward. But look how far back Lindgren was at this point. You have to know the situation. He bounces off the barrier. I mean, Lindgren did literally nothing wrong. He's like, oh, he's spinning out. He bounces off the tire barrier. He's just going to slowly just come to the inside. Madigan's sliding back down the hill. But he was not a factor unless Lindgren wanted to wreck him. Right? He's pushing. He's loose on the entry here. Does not get a good of a run off the second to last corner. Sliding. I mean, look at this point. You do not have to sell it. You do not have to make the dive bomb. You're not going to get wrecked from behind. Like, Packard was showing you that he was getting out of the way. You just nice and easy. I can't understand that one. And Lindgren gets it done. I mean, that's just unreal. That is unreal.
Very shocked to say that, Joseph Madigan was one of the first ones into the waiting room.
Lindgren, man. At no point.
I'd probably be like, oh, I'm not coming.
I'd go to sleep. We'll hear his side of things, though. I mean, at no point. I mean, Moynihan had challenged him a little bit, had gotten close. Lindgren had closed in a couple times, but really, it was all. I mean, that was all self-inflicted. To even let Lindgren into that, that range, he just drove too deep off into that one corner, gave up a handful of seconds. Tires just couldn't handle it.
Badge.
That is insane to me, how that race just played out. Not a whole lot of room to
Gonna
burn
get
it down.
what a way to end the race.
Yeah. I want to hear from Mr. Lindgren, so I want to see if he'll get up in here.
I mean, he should. I think he's just.
In
I think he's
shock.
also a little shocked by it. Yeah.
Unreal. I didn't say anything. I just let that finish speak for itself. I mean, what else do you say? It's like, oh, he's good, and then he spins out and he's not good. I didn't know what to say.
It's one of the moments where you just gotta let the action speak for itself.
Yeah. I could not believe it. When we get the cursed driver
Oh
image.
my goodness. It's gonna get a voice.
We'll give him another minute. It is 11:15 here on the East Coast.
There he is. All right, ready.
All right. Go ahead with it, champ. Here with your let me make sure everyone hears this. The race winner, that is actually what just happened. Zach Lindgren in the 85 machine. Zach, you led the last 300 yards of this race. What happened? What?
Dude, I wish I could tell you. I have no clue. I didn't know if Madigan took tires or not on that last stop. When I took my pits and I took my stop, my goal was to try to like eliminate the pit time essentially. Like if he came out around me, that's fine. If he came out in front of me, that's fine. Just eliminate the pit time that it would take for him to get down pit road and come out. So yeah, when he did, the goal was just to stick with him. Honestly, try to apply a little bit of pressure. My tires were shot. I think just trying to make up that time. So my tires were shot. So the goal was to stick with him as best as possible. And he messed up, I think, with 2 to go going into 3, and it kind of brought me in, but I couldn't make up any ground. And again, the goal was just to stay as close as possible. I kept telling myself if I could throw it away, if I could throw it away last week, so it could happen again. So, that's not a diss on him. He ran one hell of a race. He should have been the outright winner, but man, I have no clue. I have really no clue what happened there coming into the carousel.
Yeah, it's like you said, the Pocono race, right? I mean, that's another crazy way to end that one with yourself, and the redemption story just a week later. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, oh man, this race took a lot out of me. Between the spin and the trip down pit road I had to take to not hit the barrels, and having to pass the field 3 or 4 different times, my chair not being center, moving all over the place the entire race. It was, oh man, I don't know, dude. Out of all races,
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah, the race itself took 2.5 hours. I mean, it's a long one for everybody, and to come out on top of that, gotta feel pretty good. So congratulations, and we'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
Yeah, just a huge shout out to Elite Motorsports. They've been ragging on me a little bit. I've had a bit of a winless streak, and they kept telling me I'm on status. Hell, earlier during the race, I told them I'm going to retire just because I couldn't control the car. So, man, so a huge shout out to Elite Motorsports for always being behind me. I know some of us didn't have the greatest of races today, so just again a huge shout out to them for being behind me. NASCAR Diecast fans for being on the car. Use code DFans for free shipping at Circle B Diecasts. They are awesome. They've taken care of me a while. You guys up here on the booth doing what you do, dedicating your time, 2.5 hours on a road course is a long time. So I applaud you guys for sticking through it as well. The league admins for putting on this league. This is one of the leagues that we look forward to each and every week. Premier Racing Setups for giving me a good setup. It definitely took a while to get used to, but a huge shout out to them for giving me a fast car. That's all I got for right now, brother.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again, and then get to turn right again all next week to Sonoma. So we'll do it all. We'll do it all over again next week.
Sounds good, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who with the runner up, and it feels weird to say that Honestly, you led. I don't know how to 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 do it. You led 59.9 laps, and I'll just ask, yeah, what happened? Unfortunately, in the final chicane tonight, Joseph.
Yeah, I just going to my normal braking point, and I thought the lap cars were gonna be nice to me, but yeah, no, right where I needed to be pointed my car, last second, I realized they were gonna be in the way, so I had to turn away. And anyone with a brain knows that braking and turning don't really mix well together. So yeah, I think it was my teammate there. I mean, I get Brock's situation. He was trying to slow down and let me by, but it just it sucks. I absolutely dominated every lap. Um, and then I think I was trying to pass the lap car Henderson earlier, and he let me by and then clobbered me, so destroyed my car there. I mean, just really frustrating overall. Should have had it, but didn't.
Yeah. So looking back on the race, the only other thing is a couple of those guys that almost short pitted and taking tires. Was there any consideration into that? Trying to be on a fresh set at the end of the race.
Yeah, there was. I think Moynihan was on a fresh set, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Lindgren was or not, but um, yeah, there was thought of it, but I just figured as long as you keep the tires under you at the end there, just shortcut that stop in half, and eight or about like 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Pit time is a lot under green flag time, so I figured just if you just took fuel only and hung on to it, then it would have been a time advantage for sure. But and it was, but um, just yeah, just unfortunate.
Yeah, I hate it for you. I mean, you're obviously far and away the dominant car of the evening. Pole, fastest lap, most laps leaded, and just a heartbreaker is really the only way to say it in that final chicane. But the good news is we go turn right again next week at Sonoma, so figure to be another good performance again next week, hopefully, and hopefully a redemption story for you.
Let's hope so. Thank you guys.
Congratulations again, podium.
On the podium.
I don't. I mean, it's P two. It's
Yeah.
a good finish, but I mean, I don't know. They should
All
be
right.
rewarded for that effort, except Here's the third place finisher tonight, Walker Thomas in the 67 machine, and kind of that road course special. Like, hey, I'll just let the two road course aliens do their thing, and then I'll be faster than everyone else behind me, and kind of get a free podium for my troubles.
Yeah, unexpected to be honest with you. That what was it? Monahan, had a issue there with like 3 or 4 to go, and I didn't get mad again, but sounds like he had a mishap there in the final chicane. So yeah, we'll take it, man. It's a good points night. I think P3 in both stages. Bring it home on the podium as well. Can't ask for much more. It's been somewhat of a difficult last month or so, so certainly take it, and we'll move on to Sonoma and try to do a little better where we have a little bit more room to make mistakes.
Absolutely, an interesting one tonight with the way that this this whole setup, brand new track. And what a track it is, a long race tonight. But should be able to make up some ground in the points after tonight. At least it might even be leading the sucker after tonight. But yeah, good points night and good speed overall. So as we head to another road course next week, should be on hopefully on track for another good finish.
Yeah, I was wondering how the points might shake out. It's getting pretty tight up front. I was leading for a couple weeks. Aiden comes back, he took over the lead, and Sims is right. Like it's kind of a jumbled mess. So yeah, definitely we'll take it tonight. Like I said, good stage points, good finish. Everything kind of coming together for a full race. I did have 4 minutes of damage too. So being able to just get the thing home is a plus.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again on the podium, and we'll let you get any shout outs in if you have any.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging on this long. I just realized how late it is, so thanks for sticking with us and putting this on. And then shout out to Zach for getting that last corner win. Unexpected, but Elite Motorsports will definitely take it. And last, but not least, Premier Setups, always giving us fast cars each and every week. So appreciate everybody.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, and see you next week at Sonoma.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
It ends up, we waited for all of that for the final corner. Some good moves here and there, pretty spread out throughout. Especially, at a first time track, that's kind of what it is. You just kind of run your pace, hope to keep it between the walls, not end up on the deck of an aircraft carrier in the harbor. Just a stunning finish this evening. At a loss for words. Zach Lindgren gets it done. Art, any final thoughts on a wild one from the Nova base?
Outside of tomorrow, I hope we never come back here. Like, if we could find a fun car track combination for this, I'd be down to do it. But we're no more stock cars.
We gotta go fast. We gotta get the prototypes or Formula One. We gotta go fast. Gotta get it done.
On it, we don't even go fast. Like some Miatas or
what? 2 laps of Miatas?
I'd say like 15.
15?
At most.
Ugh.
Go endurance racing.
But look at these race results. Zach Lindgren, 1 lap led. Joseph Madigan, 59 laps led.
Oh man.
How does it not even count that as the green flag lead change? We had one in the final corner. Interesting, it doesn't count that. But 60 laps, race finished in regulation. John Wilco, your hard charger. Most laps led was Madigan. Fastest lap was Madigan. Pole position was Madigan. And
race win was almost Madigan.
Yeah, I just stunning. We're back tomorrow night for 50 laps at the same track in the trucks. And we'll just make the most of it. We will see y'all here tomorrow night. Y'all take care.